Hello everyone, welcome to my class lessons. Today we are going to study about past tense. So, the previous class I already taught you the present tense. So, those who have seen that, it will be easy for them to apply. Okay, without wasting time, let's start. What do you understand by past tense? Past tense, the actions which taken place before the present or the completed. Then we could say past tense. So, in this past tense also, we can divide it into four parts. Simple past, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous. So, let me say one example. I was living in Kerala. So, this is a past. I did my work yesterday. This is also past. I had seen a movie before 2 years. That also included in past. So now let's study the usages of simple past. I am the structure. So simple past wherever we can use it. First of all, the actions continue in the definite past, which means something happened before or the completed actions happened yesterday or day before yesterday with the definite time, definite past. Example, I would say, I saw him yesterday. So here I just mentioned the time. Then second, habitual action in the past. What are the habitual actions we were having? That everything we can include it in the simple past. For example, when I was young, I always got up at 5 o'clock. That means when I was young, not now. Now I may get up like 6 o'clock or 6:30 or 4 o'clock, something. So when I was young. Then finally we can see actions which happened in the past and also it has the duration and at the same time it got stopped. Again let me tell you the actions which taken place before and also it got some duration. Then later what happened? It stopped. Example I can say, I lived in Kerala for 20 years. That means I was there. But now I am not in Kerala. Got it? So friends, now let's study the structure. There are also affirmative, negative, yes or no question, WH questions. First of all, let's study affirmative or the positive. So subject, verb second form. Okay, here you have to mention verb second form, then object. So one example, this example I can say, I saw him yesterday. I went to Rajasthan yesterday or before 1 week, a week. Now, second negative. In negative, we already studied in the present tense do, does form. So in the past, we have to make did. So here it will be coming the structure subject plus did plus not plus verb first form. Okay, here we will be indicating verb first form, then object. For example, I did not see him. Okay, or I did not go to market. So these are the example we can add. Then third, yes or no questions. Here first of all we have to keep did. Then subject, then verb, first form, then object, then question mark. So, did you see him? Did you go to Churu? Did you see the movie? So these are the yes or no question. No, I did not see the movie. No, I did not go to Churu. Then finally, WH questions. First WH questions we have to add, then did, then subject, then verb, first form, then object, then question mark. Example, when did you go to Chulu? Or when did you see him? When did you eat food? Why did you go there? Why did you study? So these are the questions we can add in the WH. Where, what, when, why. The different questions we can add here. Okay friends, now let's study about past continuous. Actually, what do you understand by past continuous? Past continuous, the actions which taken place in the past and continued and completed in the past. So now let's study the usages of past continuous and the structure. First of all, the actions going on some point of the time in the past, which means I was watching a movie. Okay, that means it taken place in the past, and in past it finished. For example, in present continuous we studied I am playing. That means at present it's going on. But past continuous will be happening or taken place in the past and continued and completed in past. So that's why I was watching a movie. I was watching a movie in past. Then second, unfinished action interrupted by another action. That means one action was going on, then it is interrupted by another one action. Example, I was watching the football match when the phone rang. Okay, that means I was watching a football match, but at the time the phone rang. So it is interrupted. That time also we can use past continuous. Then finally, two or more actions taking place. How the two or more actions happening simultaneously in past. For example, I could say, I was walking in the park while my friend was playing cricket. That means two actions or two or more actions was going together at the same time. So that time also we can use past continuous. Now let's study the structure. First, the affirmative sentence, that is subject plus was, verb plus verb first form plus ing plus object. Best example, this I could say, I was watching a movie. Then in negative, subject plus was or verb plus not plus verb plus ing plus object. So just make the opposite of that. I was not watching a movie, but I was not watching a movie yesterday. So just opposite we can keep it. Then third, yes or no questions. First we have to keep was or verb. Then plus, then subject, verb, ing, then object. Object, it is not necessary, okay? If it is necessary, then you can keep forward. Then question mark. Example. Where you going on yesterday or yesterday? That means yesterday where you were going. Okay. Where you going yesterday? That is it. Yes, I was going to market yesterday. I get answer B. Otherwise, no, I did not go. Or I was not going to market yesterday. Then WH questions. Here first we have to keep WH question, then was, verb, then ing, then object. It's also not necessary, okay? Then question mark. Example. What were you doing yesterday? Okay, simple question I can say. What were you doing yesterday? while I was in house. Let me say yesterday when I was in the house, what you were doing? So no, I was not doing anything. Okay, so friends, I hope you understood a little bit about past continuous. Okay, friends, now let's study about past perfect. So what do you understand by past perfect? Past perfect is the action which completed or which taken place perfectly in the past. So without wasting time, let's start the usages and the structure. First of all, actions completed before another one action taken place. Okay, that means there are two actions and one happened before, one happened to be. Example, I had left before he reached that farm. That is, before he reaching, I just left. So that's why action completed before another one action. Then second, an action complete before given moment. That means they give a specific or the definite time. So I am just finishing before it. That time also we can use past perfect. Example, I had completed exam by 10:30. Maybe it will be till 12:30 or 1 o'clock. But I just completed before. Then finally we have to use conditional clause. About the clause I will be teaching you in the next sessions. Next section means after sometimes, okay? So conditional clause to indicate non-fulfillment by condition in past, which means that I did not fulfill it. That means I can use past perfect. Example, if I had worked hard, I could have finished early, which means I could not finish it by time or the time which they assigned. So that time also we can use it. Then now let's study the structure. So first of all, affirmative, subject plus, had plus, then verb third form. Here we have to add verb third form. In present perfect also we studied. We have to add present, verb third form. So here also we have to add verb third form. Okay, and object. Okay, example, what can I say? I had seen a movie, or I had visited Taj Mahal. So this time we can use it. Then second, negative, just opposite I can make it. Subject plus, had not plus, verb three form plus object. Here I hadn't gone Taj Mahal. I hadn't seen movie. So here just had not or the hadn't we can add. Then third, yes or no question. Had plus subject plus verb third form plus object then question mark. Object may not be necessary, okay? Then had you seen him? No, I hadn't seen him. So at the time, yes or no question, we can add it. Then WH. Usually in communicative English we are not adding much. We are adding it, but we are not adding WH questions much. Okay, but we can make out. First WH question, then had plus verb three form, third form plus object, then question mark. So here, what had you taken before, or what had you seen there? Sorry, here I did not write the subject. So let me write right now. Yeah, now it's fine. So here WH, then had, then subject, then verb telephone, then object, then question mark. Where had you gone last year? So whatever it happened in the past, that only we can use in past perfect WH questions. Okay, I hope little bit you got the idea about the past perfect. Okay friends, now let's study past perfect continuous. So what do you understand by past perfect continuous? Past perfect continuous means the actions which taken place in the past and it had a duration, and at the same time that end up in past. It has certain period of time. So during that time it will be continuing, and in past it may finish or complete. Okay, so now let's look the usages of perfect continuous. Okay, action started before a given point in the past and continuing at the time and probably continue after that also. That means the actions which taken place earlier and it is having continuation. And later what happen? It can stop or thereafter probably sometimes it can go on. Example, I would say the children have been playing for 3 hours when their mother called them home, which means when their mother called, that time also they were playing. So it can be stopped or it can be continued probably. Okay, friends, now let's study the structure of past perfect continuous. First, affirmative, subject plus, had plus, been plus, verb plus, ing plus, object. And here you have to keep it in your mind one thing. Along with the object, you have to add for or last if it is necessary. For example, I can say, I had been working in Rajasthan for 10 years. That means not now. Before 10 years I was working in Rajasthan continuously, or last 10 years. Then here just opposite of that only the negative. Subject plus, had plus, not plus, been plus, verb plus, ing plus, object. Just opposite of this. I had not been working in Rajasthan for 10 years. That means for 10 years I was not working in Rajasthan. Okay. Then yes or no questions. First had, then subject plus, been plus, verb plus, ing plus, object. Examples: had you been working in Rajasthan for 10 years? No, I hadn't. I had not been working in Rajasthan for 10 years. I had been working in Rajasthan for 5 years. So like that we can make it. Then WH question, if it is necessary, we can add it. Just before we can add it, okay, I can write it. WH plus, then as it is. Usually in communicative English we are not adding. Okay, but if it is necessary we can add it. So first WH will come, then had, then subject, then be, then verb, ing, object. Okay. Example, I can say, where had you been working for 10 years or last 10 years? Yeah, that I can say, I had been working in London for 10 years or last 10 years in London. Like that I can say the answers. So friends, I hope you got a little bit idea about past tense. And the past tense we divided into 4 parts. Simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. So I hope you got a little bit idea about the past tense. If you really understood little bit idea, you can comment, you can like, or you can subscribe this channel for the upcoming videos. And please don't miss these videos. It may help you in the future. Okay, thank you.